Oh my god. Hey babe, I'm home from work early. What's going on? Oh my god, I'm just super stressed dealing with the kids. Like, do you mind watching them real quick so I can run this errand? You not just hear me say I got off work early doesn't mean I want to come home and do this type of stuff. The errand is for the whole house. This type of stuff? What are you talking about? All right, so what would you do if I didn't come home early? I would have just had to pile the kids in the car and run the errand, and it would take a lot longer. But you still would have done it, correct? Yeah, I had to. Like, what are you not understanding? What are you not understanding? Like, you were going to do it without me, so you can still do it without me. It would be a lot easier. It would help me out if you were to help. You don't appreciate anything I do for you, do you? You just ungrateful as hell. How am I ungrateful? I just asked for some help. I asked for some peace, but you didn't get that to me, did you? Come out, you start nagging as soon as I walk in the damn house. I'm not nagging. Yes, you are nagging. To do it yourself. Why are you getting so aggressive? Because you make me this way. So welcome back. Y'all see the skit right here. You know what I mean? You see it. So how many of you have experienced something similar in your life when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person? When you ask them to give the bare minimum to help out with the kids, to help around the house, to help out with anything, to help pay bills, to help do anything, and they meet you with aggression, or they meet you with exasperation, or they meet you and tell you it's your job and they don't want to help out and do things like that. A lot of times narcissistic people feel like they're entitled not to help. Toxic people feel like they're entitled not to help you out. And like, this is the thing right here. And a lot of times they won't help you out. They'll just gaslight you, manipulate you, and make your life harder and condition you to never ask them for help again. So you would rather do it by yourself to have these arguments over and over and continuously having these arguments over and over again and things like that. But sometimes they will help you. This is the kicker. Sometimes they'll absolutely help you, but they'll use that against you later on. You can't say I never did anything for you. You can't say I never helped you around the house. You can't say I never helped you clean up. You can't say I never helped you with the kids, because that will be a lie. They store it in this little narcissistic bank account to be used against you later on. They do. A lot of them do that. A lot of narcissistic and toxic people do this. They hold it against you later on. And that statement that you made, their statement in the skit was like, now what would you do if I wasn't here? I've said that before. You know what I mean? I've said that literally the same words before. I was like, look, I've said this before to my wife. You know what I mean? I literally have. Now, what would you do if I wasn't here? What would you do if I didn't come home? If I didn't come home early? What would you do if I didn't stay up late? What would you do? You know what I mean? You make them person feel like you get to the point where you're making that person feel guilty about asking you to do something. They shouldn't be dependent upon you and things like that. Like, as a narcissist, a lot of us want to be needed, but we want you to be dependent upon us, but also independent. We don't want to do something. If it inconveniences us, we don't want to do it. You know what I mean? If it helps us out, or it adds to our convenience, then yeah, we'll do that. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of narcissists like to instill this guilt into you to make it get to the point where you don't even ask them anymore. Like, my wife got to the point where she didn't ask me to help out anymore. I do it now. We work harder now together. You know what I mean? I do it now. But yeah, in the past, that would be some of the stuff I would say in my mouth. You know, it doesn't have to do with the kids either. This could be like, this is even before we had kids together. Now, what would you do if I didn't come home on time? Like, what would you do? You'd be scrambling around. I wouldn't be here to help. So, I would say that even before we had kids. So the kids is kind of irrelevant in these situations sometimes, y'all. But anyways, y'all, stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe for more as always. Until this is out. Peace.